woman took one glance at the photos and screamed, "Jesus, you are married to a ghost. He is a dead man." In the bustling city of Aba, Abia State, there lived a young woman named Erinma. Now, Erinma was beautiful, the kind of beauty that made men crash their Okada into gutters while staring at her. Her skin glowed like she bathed in shea butter imported directly from heaven, and her figure, kai! Even the mannequins at her area were jealous. But beauty wasn't Erinma's only attribute. She also had an Olympic medal in laziness and a PhD in entitlement. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Okonkwo, had 4 girls. The first 3, Adaeze, Chioma and Ngozi, were hardworking women. Adaeze was a nurse at a hospital in Umuahia. Chioma owned a thriving provision store at Cemetery Market. Ngozi was a teacher who tutored students online to make extra money. Then there was Erinma. Erinma's life philosophy was simple and straightforward. Why should I suffer when I have a beautiful face like this? At 25, while her friends were waking up at 5 a.m. to start their small businesses, Erinma would wake up at 12 noon, take 50 selfies with different filters, post them on Instagram with captions like "God's favorite princess," and then call her friends stupid. Adaeze, you are killing yourself in that hospital, wearing those ugly nurse uniforms and smelling like mutilated spirits. For what? Nay, you are beautiful. You should be chopping a man's money now, not wiping old people's bottom. Adaeze just sighed. Erinma, not everyone wants to depend on a man for everything. That's because you people are local. Me, I am international. I am beauty in business. When I marry a rich man, and trust me I will, all of you will be begging me for help. Her mother, Mrs. Okonkwo, had tried everything to change Erinma's mindset. She had taken her to their pastor, who prayed fire and brimstone prayers. She had taken her to a motivational speaker seminar in Port Harcourt. She even tried to force her to learn braiding at Ngwa Road. But Erinma ran away after the first 2 hours, claiming the heat was assaulting her melanin. Erinma, what is your plan for life? Her father asked her. Papa, my plan is simple. Marry a rich man, live long and soft, die happy. Why should I stress myself? But what if the man divorces you? What if something happens? Papa, with this face, with this body, impossible. Besides, rich men don't divorce beautiful women. They just add more beautiful women. And I will make sure I'm wife number 1 with the most sense. Her father just shook his head, muttered prayers under his breath. Erinma's daily routine was predictable. Wake up late, take photos, post on social media and go to Mr. Biggs or Genesis with whichever man that was funding the lunch for the day. Come home, watch African Magic, sleep, repeat. Her friends tried to talk sense into her many times. Erinma, what if you meet a man who is not serious? What would you fall back on? Chioma asked one day. Erinma laughed, the kind of laugh that villains do in Nollywood movies. Fall back on? My dear, when you are this fine, you don't fall back. You fall forward into another rich man's arm. Then, as if the universe decided to play a very wicked prank, Erinma met Elichi. It was a Saturday afternoon at ShopRite Aba. Erinma was doing her favorite hobby, walking around, looking expensive, while secretly window shopping because she couldn't afford anything. That's when she bumped into him. Literally, she was taking a selfie and walked straight into a man who smelled like money, success, and 3 generations of old wealth. "Oh, I'm so sorry," Elichi said, even though it was clearly her fault. Erinma looked up and nearly fainted. This man was fine, not regular fine, the kind of fine that makes you forget your home training. Tall, well-dressed, wearing a Patek Philippe watch that costs more than most people's cars, and driving a brand new Lexus LX600 that was parked right outside. "It's okay," Erinma said, suddenly turning into an Oscar-winning actress. She touched his arm gently, looked up at him with doe eyes, and smiled. That smile that destroyed many men's bank accounts before him. And just like that, Elichi was hooked, and they exchanged contacts. Relationship kicked off ASAP. Within 2 weeks, Elichi bought her a Toyota Venza, something small for you to move around with, he said casually, as if cars grew on trees in his backyard. Within a month, he rented her a beautiful 3-bedroom flat at Omocham. Not just any flat, the type with marble floors, chandelier, and a bed top that was bigger than most people's kitchen in Aba. Within 3 months, he opened a boutique for her at Ezioku Road. He stocked with his expensive clothes, shoes, bags from Dubai. Erinma didn't even have to run the business. Elichi hired 2 sales girls to do everything. All Erinma had to do was show up occasionally, take pictures for Instagram, and collect money. Her bank account, which had never seen more than 50,000 naira at once, suddenly had millions. Erinma was living her dream, her exact dream. She video called her friends just to show off. You people come and see life, oh. This is my new Hermes bag. Elichi just bought it for me from his last trip to Dubai. You people should continue suffering in your businesses. Me? I'm enjoying, no. Adeze just smiled sadly. Erinma, I'm happy for you. But please don't put all your eggs in a basket. At least learn a skill or skill. Adeze, is it not you again? Skill for what? My skill is being beautiful and keeping my man happy. And trust me, I'm very skilled at it. Even her mother was confused by Elichi. Erinma, this man, where is he from? What does he do? When is he taking you to meet his family? When is he coming to see us now? Mama, don't worry. Elichi is from a royal family in Mbise. He has businesses all over Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, even Ghana. He's just very private. And he said he would take me to meet his family after we have our first son. He wants to be sure I can give him sons because, now, it's their tradition. Mrs. Okonkwo wasn't comfortable with this arrangement. But what could she say? Her daughter was glowing, happy, and finally not asking them for money every week. 1 year later, Erinma got pregnant. Elichi was overjoyed. My love, this is wonderful. After you give birth, I will officially go and see your parents. I want to do everything properly. Erinma gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. They named him Chukwu Elichi. Elichi threw a naming party that had all of Aba talking. Their Reby alone was 60,000 naira per yard. The caterers brought jollof rice that tasted like it was cooked by angels in heaven. Elichi sprayed Erinma with bundles of 500 naira notes like they were going out of fashion. You see, Erinma told her sisters, this is what happens when you use your sense now. You people were busy going to school and learning trade. I was investing in my looks. Now see who is winning. 2 years later, she had another son, Obieli Elichi, but Elichi still hadn't gone to see her family officially. Elichi, it's been over 3 years now. When are we doing the traditional marriage? My love, soon. Very soon. You know how it is with traditional rulers. These procedures, customs, consultations with ancestors and all that. But don't worry. Before the end of this year, everything will be finalized. Just be patient with me. Erinma was patient. After all, she was living in a mansion now. Yes, Elichi had moved her to an even bigger house in Owerri. She had 3 cars, a closet full of designer everything, and 2 beautiful sons. What was the rush? Her friends had stopped visiting. Not because Erinma refused them, but because every conversation with her ended with her bragging about Elichi's wealth and calling them failures for working hard. Choma, you're still selling provision at cemetery market. You don't have a single sense, so this your beauty should be given to pigs. Find a rich man and relax now. Eventually, they just avoided her calls. One fateful Saturday afternoon, Erinma was at her favorite spot in a mall in Owerri. She was buying everything she wanted, not even checking prices, just tossing items into the cart like she was in an American movie. That's when an elderly woman approached her. Excuse me, my daughter, that boy. Your son, the older one, what is his name? His face looks so familiar. Erinma was used to people admiring her children. Oh, his name is Elichi. Beautiful, right? The woman's face went completely white. She started trembling. Elichi? You said Elichi? Her voice was shaking now. Who is his father? What is his full name? Oh, my fiance's name is Elichi Okorafo. Why? Do you know him? The woman screamed so loud that everyone in the mall turned to look. Jesus Christ of Nazareth! Chineke Elichi Okorafo! She grabbed Erinma's hand with the strength of someone possessed. My daughter, run away from that man. Elichi Okorafo died 10 years ago. I was at his funeral in Mbise. He was my family friend. He died in a motor accident at Olu. We buried him. I'm from his village. That is not a human being you are living with. Oh, that is a spirit, a water spirit. Erinma laughed. Mama, you're confused. My Elichi is very much alive and no. Listen to me. On the burial day, there were rumors in the village that his body disappeared from the coffin. The Dibia said he had been taken by the water spirits because he had done something at Oguta Lake when he was young. My daughter, that man is using you. You and your children are in danger. Where is he now? Show me a photo. Erinma, now shaking, brought out her phone. But when she scrolled through her gallery, her heart stopped. Every single photo with Elichi was blank, like he was never there. Photos she had taken just last week showed her posing alone. Videos showed her talking to an empty chair. The woman saw the photos and started crying. Oh my God, my daughter, you need deliverance. Take these children and run, oh, run. Erinma drove home like a mad woman, her mind racing. This had to be a mistake, a huge misunderstanding. Maybe the woman was crazy. Maybe it was just a phone glitch. But when she got home, Elichi was standing in the living room, packing a bag. Elichi, where are you going? There is a woman who said... He turned to look at her, and for the first time, Erinma saw his eyes. Really saw them. They weren't normal. They had a strange outwardly glow, like water reflecting moonlight. I know, he said simply. She recognized me. It's time for me to go. Go where? What do you mean, Elichi? What is happening? Erinma, you wanted soft life, and I gave it to you. You wanted wealth without working. I provided it. But everything comes with a price. And now, my time is up. What are you talking about? Are you really... The woman said you died 10 years. Is that true? I don't understand. Elichi smiled. A sad, airy smile. I gave you everything you asked for, didn't I? The cars, the houses, the money, the children. But nothing from the spirit world lasts forever in physical. The moment someone from my real past recognizes me, the spell breaks and everything goes back to where it came from. No, Elichi, please. What about our sons? What are you saying? Is this a prank? Where are the cameras? They are yours to raise. They are human. I made sure of that. But everything else, the cars, the houses, the money, we'll see soon enough. And then, right before her eyes, Elichi walked through the wall and passed through it like smoke. Just like that, gone. Erinma collapsed on the floor screaming. The next morning, she woke up hoping it was a terrible dream. But when she went to check on her Lexus, it was gone. The Venza, gone. The Toyota Camry, gone. Just empty parking spaces. She ran to her closet. All her designer bags, shoes, clothes, they had all turned to rags. The Hermes bag was now a worn-out Ghana must-go bag. Her Louis Vuittons were now all slippers from Area market. She checked her bank account. On her phone, 0 naira, not even 1 kobo. She ran out to the compound. Her beautiful mansion in Owerri was now a face me I face you building that looked like it hadn't been painted since 1983. Neighbors she had never seen before came out confused. Madam, what is going on? You don't dey shout since morning, no? This house, my house, where is my mansion? My car, mansion. Madam, you don't dey live here, oh. You don't dey live for this face me I face you since last year, oh. You and your 2 pikin now. You don't remember? Erinma fainted right there. When she was finally resuscitated, she was at her parents' house in Aba. Her mother had brought her home after neighbors called to say she was running mad in Owerri. Mrs. Okonkwo looked at her daughter with a mixture of pity and, "I told you so." "Erinma, what happened? Where is Elichi? Where are all the things he bought for you?" Erinma told them everything. The woman at ShopRite, Elichi's confession, his disappearance, how everything has vanished overnight. Her father called their pastor who came and prayed. The pastor confirmed it. They took her to a powerful deliverance church in Owerri, where the prophet took one look at her and said, "My daughter, you sold your destiny for temporary comfort. You wanted soft life, but you got spirit husband. Thank God your children are human and unharmed. But you have to start from zero, and this time, use your hands to work." Erinma cried for days, weeks, months. Her friends, the ones she called stupid, the ones she had mocked for working hard, came to visit her, not to mock her back, but to help her. Adaeze gave her money to start a small provision business. Chioma taught her how to buy goods in bulk from Ariaria. Ngozi helped her enroll in a hairdressing school. And slowly, painfully, Erinma began to rebuild her life, this time with her own hands. Her two sons, Chukwu Elichi and Obieli Elichi, were growing up well, thank God. But every time someone asked about their father, Erinma's heart would break all over again. 5 years later, Erinma now owns a small but successful hair salon at Cemetery. She wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. She works until 8 p.m. Her hands are rough from years of braiding hair, but she's proud of them. One evening, a young girl came to her salon, beautiful, confident, carrying an expensive bag, looking like she didn't have a care in the world. "Sister Erinma, I'm going to marry a very rich man. No, he's promising me heaven and earth, cars, houses, everything, and the best part, I don't even have to work. Like WORK, hell no. Just make me look more beautiful and spend money." Erinma stopped what she was doing. She looked at the girl and saw her younger self. "My dear, sit down, let me tell you a story about a woman who wanted a soft life but ended up with a spirit husband." The moral of this story: easy money and soft life without work often come with a price and you are not ready to pay. Whether it's spirit husband, a fraudster, or a user who will drain you dry. When something seems too good to be true, it usually is. Beauty will fade, youth will pass, but skills, knowledge and the ability to work hard, those things will carry you through life. And ladies, please, I'm begging you in the name of God and all the angels in heaven, if a man is doing too much, too fast, without even meeting your family or showing you where he's really from, run. Check if your reflection shows in the mirror. Ask around about his family. Make sure he's actually on the voters register, because the soft life you are chasing might just be a water spirit trap. And trust me, you don't want to end up like Erinma, raising 2 children alone while explaining to people that their father was a ghost. What do you think? Was Erinma's punishment fair? Do you feel sorry for her? Or did she learn an important lesson? And be honest, have you ever taken shortcuts in life that you later regretted? Share your thoughts in the comment section. And please, share this story to save that your friend who wants to marry rich without working. Make she no go carry water spirit come house. Remember, there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. And if someone offers you an elevator, check if the elevator is real first before you enter. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so by now. Till I bring you another interesting African story. God bless you.